So
When I heard the tank went AI, I was like, oh my god!
yeah,
I mean,
the
this thing
tank
was like, he didn't know he was second control when he bring the cars. I mean,
yeah, they didn't take into consideration the fog that's in the, that's really prevalent in hard rain.
yeah. Hey,
Okay, and
Hello.
welcome
hello again.
everyone
It's been a while.
following. We are jumping into this Swamp Fever game of the Aero T1 tourney. We are seeing Team DSCP on the Survivor half slowly creeping towards the safe room, and Team Boobs are nice on the infected team.
Oh, really?
I like
Yeah.
the I like the team name on that. We might have some thanks to give to Bam
Ban Twitch.
for
Yeah.
suggesting the name, but
Ban Twitch. Ban from Twitch.
we have the switch up, and it'll be interesting to see whether the survivors
They look like to
won't
skip the witch
actually.
actually.
Yeah, they might skip it, or if the infected decide to hit,
Yes.
they might go and
Actually, Nick, look, I
grab a
don't know.
witch kill.
Yeah, they want the witch, I think. They're waiting for them to attack. Alice is going to the witch. He's ghosting. Oh, and come the attack.
And the hunter with a nice sneaky scratch there onto Coach, and sending Coach black and white, so he will have to heal in order to stay alive.
The band team has played a really nice infected round, to be honest. Tank was so close to wiping or getting at least one kill, but in the end, the survivor team managed to defeat the tank.
Rip. It was an early tank?
Yeah, it was the safe room tank, 27%.
Okay.
Well, it could have been nice to actually be able to witness that live, but anyway, we
25 bonus.
see. Yeah, Team DSCP do make it into the safe room with the witch bonus, and along to go with their survival bonus, of course. So a 625 score.
Nice bonus. That's
for
ironic.
Team DSCP. And we shall see how Team Ban is going to tackle this. Tackle the same survivor turn.
Can't wait. Ooh la la.
Yeah, it will be.
Oh, you're not caster, like.
Oh, I see. I'm
Yeah, you're a spectator.
not a caster yet.
Nice one.
I have to
See you at 5 seconds.
reconnect real quick here.
So in Team Ban, we have Margin, Zero, Shira, and Perry. And Team DSCP, we have Nullset, Christian Guy, Toxic, and Insane. I don't know any of these people except Zero, Margin, Shira, and Perry. So I'm for them actually. No, I'm for this team. I'm for.
The other team is Russian. They are pretty good players, I think. They have nice infected plays most of the times. Will be interesting to see what happens now.
Okay, I'm for the Russian now.
Yeah, they are set to go initially here. And the smoke ripple going out. And a charge actually landing, but they are still missing.
The spitter misses
Yeah,
spawn
their
actually.
spirit can actually get a spawn there. So that
it might be a
is
2-2 right now, so really bad for the infected.
yeah, the spitter should have at least sacked itself right there.
It's too late now.
Well, the tank will be up anyway, so
Oh yeah.
the spitter really needs to sack. And they do. So the tank is up in the hands of Insane.
He's bringing his car.
Yep, he does get the car in closer to.
So let's
The
see
survivors.
if he will play good or not.
And the tank opting to move. Yeah, he's rotating
So, yeah.
on the roof.
in
So it
case
would
if
seem
this
like
want to push, let the car here.
Yeah, the Team DSCP looking to play a long tank if they can. It would seem like the spawn
Trying
still
to add a
waiting
spawn.
patiently.
Still have a sure spawn. Yeah, they're going to attack.
And a long charge, not hitting anyone. That was an interesting
Yeah, it was another charge.
spawn. No one else. No one else.
Actually, they want to go in, but they don't want to charge for this place because it's too hard to land with it. So maybe
Yeah,
waste.
that might be the idea behind that.
Oh yeah, there is. Watch out, midnight. There is some boobs in the map. So
Some not safe for work strays over there
so don't get banned from Twitch for that.
on the road.
On the road again.
Midnight having to play Minesweeper over here to actually not get himself banned from Twitch. Yeah, this tank really not finding anything to. Not any rocks landing, and the smoker just attacking.
Actually, yeah, keep on taking alone.
The single boom going out over shell.
There we go.
So that's the first thing actually
He
hitting the
might go
survivors
in with
one.
that. The tank is going in.
Yeah, the tank actually pushing in with
They're
his
pushing.
hittables. He might hit Rochelle right now.
Yeah, Rochelle is alone. Nice one.
And
That's
the
separation.
And
Perfect.
an in cap onto
Might want to
Rochelle
kill her.
with the
He
corner
wants
right
to kill her.
there.
Yeah, he's king.
Yeah, they definitely have a kill on zero.
Oh my god. I feel some same vibes.
We shall see if.
I have some vibe from the Outbreak games.
Oh, and that's a nice double
perfect.
charge onto Coach and Nick.
Oh, wow.
This
Oh my
hunter
god.
Barely not landing, but
Second kill.
it would look like the tank has another kill here.
The tank have so much HP. Double boom. They won.
Yeah, that's a double kill
Yeah.
onto
Easy.
Team Ban, so it's not looking too good for them. The tank's still at 1500 HP.
Yeah, I can't play on forever now. Nicely done from the infected to split up Rochelle like that. Really nice, well done.
Yeah, it was a really good call to actually move in with that single boom. Turned out to be the correct decision for them, and with the jockey
Going in for wipe,
right there.
and this is the wipe.
It does seem like a wipe
There
here
is.
on Team Ban. First map of
Perfect.
Swamp Fever. Yeah, that's a 71 point map for them, so it looks pretty much the same as with a previous game.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I
Team
said.
Okras actually wiped in map 1 to an early tank, then almost clawing back to snatch the
Yes,
victory from Benny Vidivici, but not quite succeeding in that.
Well, in this map, I think it's a bit harder to make the comeback than in hard rain. Just
Yeah,
because it's 3 chapters
Mhm.
only.
I mean, the tanks are super hard to play in this map. Actually, it's even worse in T1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed, there are some tough tank spots, and
It's
this
always
one,
it's always big area. Actually, the first tank is in the first map. It's only the first tank you. It's only the first tank where you have. It's about the other map just playing long, getting destroyed. Not a fun map to play tank, actually.
yeah, with this tank being at 86%, it's kind of difficult to see any white going.
86. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really late tank, and the
Well,
actually, if they just run back at the tank, they might even try to AI it. So it would seem like the wipe Team Ban needs right now. We'll have to wait for map 3, but we shall see. They might surprise
Yeah,
us
let's not
here
talk
with
too
some
fast.
good infected play. And the round is live right now. The survivors looking forward to leaving the safe room anytime soon.
I guess this is where the drain pipe
And I'm
goes.
still missing my spec HUD. Okay. And the smoker trying to get a pull, failing and getting shot down.
Yeah, it was a bit faster to attack actually.
Yeah, the other spawns didn't seem to be quite ready for that. Single boom going out on Ellis. But yeah, the other caps missing as well. So not a whole lot of damage from that hit. Just the damage from the commons hitting boom dry.
Reloading.
So Team Ban really needs more damage than that to say the least. And they do have another hit up.
Really?
Boomer getting popped real nicely there.
Stop shooting me.
And the Hunter missing, along with the Jockey and the Smoker. Really nice shutdowns from Team DSCP. It would seem like the momentum is really on their side at the moment. Not doing any big mistakes at the moment.
Guns right here.
Oh yeah, nice points from the infected, but yeah, this map is quite hard for the infected actually. It's always open area, so it's easy to shoot down.
Yeah, and it's true that this map is really dire for any infected team to get much damage done.
Oh, they want to
The
play
survivors
here.
really clearing out this area.
Yeah,
It seemed like
actually
they want to take the event all over here at the
Reloading.
at the corner,
Get ready and let's open the door.
or if that was just a fake out.
They're pushing. Oh no, they're
They're
confused.
looking forward to
Someone open the door.
activating this event, which they do,
Everybody grab a weapon.
Going back.
and
Okay.
we shall see. Yeah, it would seem like they are moving back instead of trying to.
Oh
stay.
no, Boomer missed and Charger didn't go.
Reloading.
Ah
Yeah,
yeah.
they are missing some crucial spawns
Yes.
right now with Boomer and Charger both coming in from the hut over there.
This is not quite good.
The infected team really not hitting anything
Weapons over here.
Yep.
so far. Really missing that crucial
Reloading.
coordination.
Thanks.
Maybe a sense of them losing their composure
Reloading.
after that devastating wipe in map 1.
Yeah.
But we will see if they get their A game back on. But at the moment, Team DSCP looking really strong, just basically just annihilating every
I don't
spawn
know.
that just comes
I don't
their
know
way.
if it's them who are too strong or Team Ban who are doing pretty bad.
Yeah, it might be a case of both. Team Ban not playing that good, and Team DSCP just having their heads in the game right now. Still, basically no damage to speak of. 3 more damage from Perry,
Hey,
but
nice one, Perry.
it would actually seem, yeah, that horde stopped there for a second, but it resumed.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for Team Ban right now.
It's really hard to make damage on this event.
I hear Hunter around.
Yeah, this area isn't that beneficial for getting huge amounts of damage. The Boomer getting popped again.
Don't add the cover on this opponent.
Reloading.
Come the attack.
And Jockey and the
They're all,
Charger.
they're all going for the
yeah.
same.
Everyone.
All going for the same victim.
Yeah.
Reload.
Maybe not.
Nice one from Zero to manage to scratch them.
I mean, it would make sense to go for a single victim if you have a spitter, but in
Yeah.
that case, maybe they should have just tried to go for each for their own survivor. Maybe get some separation going. Team DSCP just shutting down these attacks like season.
And they keep having 2-2. I mean, Team Ban keep having 2-2 actually.
Look
They're
here.
not sick infected.
Yeah, their sacking order might not be
Yeah.
the most efficient at the moment, because these two tools really aren't helping them
Yep.
in securing damage.
Guns right here.
Actually, they have the baddest setup of this game. North Smoker and Top Speed.
Reloading.
Boomer actually, interesting spawn.
Hey,
from beside the plane, but missing coach and getting popped.
somehow.
The Smoker and Hunter land a brief 2 cap, but and a brief spit as well on top of the 100 survivor, but still really negatable damage.
Yeah, Shira and Margin are AFK.
Well, in terms of their scores, they might as well be. That's
Reloading.
I
unfortunately
know
true.
it's mean.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Yeah, I mean,
It's kinda sad right now.
it's just too bad for them.
Yeah. Here
They
comes
do drop a
Witch.
witch now, and the Charger
Yeah,
not making it in time.
Actually, they're. Actually, I mean, no, just look, they are yellowing right now. Oh, nice one, basically.
Yeah, actually,
I'm
Rochelle
talking shit there, they're doing
drinking
good
some
attacks,
serious
yeah.
hit there, and maybe having to use a medkit before the tank. I would assume they want to actually heal, because it doesn't really make sense to take pills before a tank. Well, they decide that going with pills is the correct procedure here, so I won't argue with them. The tank should be up any moment now, in theory. And
Yeah,
the
pretty
infected
soon.
looking like they want to hit from behind, as the survivors will probably move back as the tank spawns.
I'm reloading.
And the tank is
The
up.
end of Shira. Ah, that's why.
Oh, it
That's
is.
why
Shira.
he wanted to. He went. I mean, he waiting for the tank to have points. That's why you have 0 points. We're waiting for.
Oh yeah, sure. And then now he can
Now we will wipe.
kill everyone. Yes, indeed.
It's happening.
And they do have a
Nice double
Nice
charge.
double charge indeed.
the
Got
spit does
cleared
get
because
picked.
Yeah.
Yeah, spit did get picked, and the charger was shot down before.
And tank is alone now, so they can push him from forcing to lose control. They decide to go
Yeah,
back.
it's actually. We'll have to see if the survivors decide to run
Oh, they're going all the way back.
They
Oh, no,
could
maybe
have
not.
actually done it, but
They're
they
taking
decide
about.
to stay in this area. So the tank can actually try to keep a long tank.
Can play long now.
Indeed.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah, it's so hard for the infected.
I hear one of those.
Vanessa
little
hit coming up. Now, can they make enough distraction?
Yeah.
No, they can't. So
Nice try actually, because yeah, the Anjaki did a well. Thugs, but
yeah,
can't. It just can't. It's too hard.
yeah. Now they actually trying to LOS the tank, and well, they do succeed in it. So the tank will have to rotate to keep
Tank
his
can
first
see them.
pass, because he didn't land a rock there.
Guns right here.
Tank CLS actually. You know. You can see this. You can see this. I don't know what Haley's doing right now.
Well, he is still keeping his frustration and
Yeah.
within the first pass, but not hitting any rocks. He would really need a control rock right now.
Well, he's not taking that. Oh, nice charge. Nice charge. Oh.
Decent charge going on onto LS right there.
But I mean, they are not hiding. He's not taking that much, so let's go.
Yeah, I mean, this works for Shira, but he will need to get a control rock before he goes second pass, because he will probably have to commit soon after.
Yeah, have to commit.
He is now second pass. The survivors can LOS him from that position. A single boom only going in from
And
that.
he's going in. Come on, Shira, time to shine. And it's a
And pause from Toxic.
someone crashed.
Yeah, well, it seems like he is having some issues with his
Ping.
connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, his ping shot up to at least
100.
orange.
We're at 15. 50.
So we will wait for them to ready up again.
Actually,
But
Alice is boom, but I don't see any commands.
yeah, that's true. Not many commons around, so this tank is in a dire situation. Because he just lost the boomer support and is only having a hunter and jockey to work with at the moment. And this area is so open wide that yeah, it's gonna be tough to get any serious damage done. no hittables to work with either, so it's basically all down to the support.
Well, there are a few comments coming from the front, and maybe.
Yeah,
They-
maybe I don't have the can't see the.
I see a few, like 3,
Wow.
4.
Oh, okay, so that's a wipe. GG.
Yeah,
that-
it's
that-
over.
we,
The only
we might as well see a.
The
wipe
only
on
thing I want to
Icon.
see is Ichira with one punch actually to have 55 points, and I will be happy with that. If he's doing right now a 0 tank, I mean 0-point tank, it's going to be devastating for him, for the team. So yep,
Well, the
Time to shine,
survivors are sitting with like nice health, and they also have pills. It's gonna be hard.
don't say that. You have to wipe. Oh, it's
Yeah,
happening.
Let's hope so.
Let's go.
We do hope for some actually nice
Nice
rock.
rock.
Nick,
Yeah,
and
he can die now.
he can get a hit. Yeah, there actually some.
Yeah, the
some
nice
amount of
one.
comments pouring in right
They're
now.
not showing the tank that much.
Incap
So
on
we-
knock set,
That thing.
and
He can wait for the tri-cap and... Oh, maybe no.
yeah,
Ah,
well,
wah, wah, wah.
he's getting mauled down right now.
Yeah, I know, it's
pretty badly.
You have to go, you have to go.
Down to 1 KHP at the moment, and they're getting null set up. Almost, but Hunter latching onto Rochelle at the last minute. The charger
Nice
landing,
charge.
but it's still. Well, the jockey
one,
did
yeah,
land,
nice
and
one.
he has a
That's nice.
corner on Rochelle now.
That's nice, yeah. Nice played.
Double incaps from this tank. I mean, you can't really ask for anything more.
Yeah,
in
no,
all
that's
honesty.
right. That's totally correct.
Yeah,
They
that
played
was
well.
a well salvaged tank.
The
from-
jockey bait well, the charger... You have to... That's good for
Yeah.
this area.
Yeah, that is a really
Yeah.
difficult
Yeah.
tank for the infected
Yeah.
to deal with.
And
They
nice
had
played off.
separation pounds
yeah,
on
nice-
the
nice-
coach, but still.
Well, I think do stuff like that in T1 is not really useful because the bonus... It's not a bonus like in Zone 1, so...
yeah, the infected going in one by one now.
Yeah,
which
actually...
they are getting some chip damage done, but really what they need right now is some actual coordination to get, well, especially Rochelle and Ellis down again, so that they lose more of their health bonus.
Watch out!
And the survivors are still holding on to.
They still have a good bonus though. Nice boom.
That's a double boom, so if they can actually land
Toxic
these
is
caps
yeah,
right now-
Toxic is lost.
yeah, a
Triple charge.
cap
Yeah,
going.
triple charge. Triple cap. Yeah.
So that might actually,
It can be a wipe.
yeah, this could be close to an actual wipe.
Oh,
And
that's a wipe. Nice one.
masterful play.
They finally woke up.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah, indeed.
They turn on the
That's
monitor. Nice one.
Very well played from the infected team.
Yeah, that was really nice.
The pit to the pinnacle. Nice
So
one.
the boomer did actually manage to free the charger so he could get the final cap going there. All in all, very well played from Team Ban. Of course, proving myself wrong that surely you can't. Well, I mean, I didn't say you can't wipe in these maps,
But
but
you-
just it was gonna be tough with that tank.
You
for sure.
guess it.
But yeah, to be honest, I was kind of
Yeah,
waiting
actually,
for the
yeah,
survivors
yeah,
to
yeah.
use at least one med kit, because having 3 people slow in an area like that might not be the...
Well, they have only like 2 attack to handle, but I mean that coach was so separated. I don't know why he wasn't afraid of them.
Yeah, the
might
infected
kill
really
them.
did make the best out of that.
Well,
And
nice. Well, actually, they still have now 100 point to.
yeah, I mean, if the survivors make
Get-
this map, they can almost make up this point deficit, because the
Hold the maximum bonus.
current bonus is 360. So if they make the map, they'll
Yeah, they have
have
1,000.
700 points from that,
Yeah,
and
1,000.
5 on top of that. That's over 1,000 points. So
Yeah.
Going to be
It's
another
ridiculous.
game with like 17-point difference in the end.
Yeah.
if this game comes down to the wire like that,
It's gonna come down to the one witch they killed in the first map, you know?
Reload.
Yes,
Might
probably.
might be. Still waiting for null sets already up, and then we're good to go. But yeah, Team Ban, it would seem like they are bouncing back into this game after that wipe in map 1. Which I mean as a spectator, as a viewer, that's what you want to see. Teams bouncing back from huge deficits to see some interesting final maps. To keep the suspense up. And we also have 0 AFK now, so waiting on 2 players still. And we also we'll see how DSCP does on the infected half, since Team Ban really suffered during the initial first few attacks, trying to get any decent damage done. So we shall see
It's happening,
how
let's
the
go, yes.
Russians will tackle this, and the round is going live.
Let's go.
Time to get wet.
Yeah, respect me, man.
Ellis.
And they did the same mistake. Okay.
Yeah, popping the boomer early there, and that is a disjointed hit. The Charger landing for
I mean,
a while.
Oh, nice ping from Toxic.
Yeah, he's having some
But I think, yeah, it's
issues apparently
pointless.
again.
It's pointless to boom immediately like that. You have to wait for them to go out, because if they got boom right now, they just have to go in safe and wait. Ever.
Yeah, and I mean, sending the boomer in first and getting popped there, it just spells disaster if you want to get rid of 2-2s.
Even if it lands. Yeah, actually, it's true.
Yeah, like, you're not getting much damage done with 2-2s usually, so you want to actually avoid getting the boomer killed instantly.
Over here.
True that.
Reloading.
Here comes the attack. Jockey went alone.
They do find a jockey target, but the Charger just gets shut down after a
Someone
couple
missing.
of punches.
No?
But that
didn't
is,
go.
yeah, that is some decent damage, and like it's way more than what Team Ban
Actually, yeah.
had going for them.
Well, Insane is doing the same thing.
Oh, we were closer than that. I guess walking isn't so bad.
So I mean, if they keep this up, they might get some. Yeah, Team Ban might have to use some of their medkits even before the tank, depending on how the infected coordinate their attacks. And they do start the event. And the Smoker looking for a pull on Coach, but barely missing.
Ooh,
Jockey getting shot down from the air.
3 shotgun in the ass.
The Smoker getting shot down as well. And that's the attack down with no damage from any of that.
And here comes the fun event.
Yeah, now we wait.
Yep.
So they do have a boomer now.
Yeah, don't count too much on it.
Yeah, it is difficult to land a boomer in this area, that's for sure. So
we'll try to rocket spawn.
Reloading.
yeah, they are looking for an opening here.
Reloading.
They can
Nick is
do
ready to
something.
move.
The Smoker missing his pole.
Charger retreat.
Yeah, Charger getting shot down. He was having none of that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Reloading.
And yeah, that's basically everything shot down again with relative ease. So Team DSCP not finding much more damage than Team Ban did at the first attacks of this map. Man, I am just burping all over. I'm deeply sorry about that.
What?
I'm burping all over. I
Oh.
don't know if the people watching can hear that, but yeah, I'm sorry. That's very rude of me.
I hate you.
So we do have another setup now. They have a spitter. Yeah, I know that. So the hunter landing briefly. The spitter almost. Well,
nice
they
one.
basically missed Ellis right there.
Actually, they are taking some damages. I mean, they used to.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. The land is the speed. That's insane for this place. No, it's not. But actually,
I think they are at the sort of the same damage range as Team Ban was on their respective infected turn. They are pushing towards the tank spawn slowly but surely, still having a couple of hits to contend with.
Infected probably looking to attack at the witch.
there is a witch. Oh yeah, forget
Yes.
her.
Yeah,
Totally.
which spawned up, so yeah, they might want to actually get something done here. Team Ban did not manage to hit very well on the witch, but we shall see if DSCP can make a difference here.
Hey, we might need these. Reloading.
Clearing out the commons
Actually, there are three at the same place.
and going for the crown there.
Hey, a long charge. Perfect.
Actually, everyone
For
just
the same,
fired a
yeah.
knock on Ellis.
Poor
Yeah,
Ellis.
poor Perry,
What
just
did you do to my witch?
just
Heads up.
getting a taste of a little bit of everything right there.
Now they're looking. They should go for the tank.
Yeah,
Maybe not,
they
it's pretty far.
definitely
No, it's pretty functional.
they could. Well, I think they will have a
One
set.
more attack.
Yeah, they will have a set for this tank spawn right here. So
Reloading.
They should do one with the spiller before I get tank.
yeah, they definitely need to.
Well, actually, the spiller is a tank, so
Super spitter.
it's alright because no, actually it's alright because the spiller is a tank right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Reloading.
So they don't even need to necessarily use the spitter over here. The jockey
They seem want
pre-spawning
to.
behind the
Reloading.
hut
Okay then.
cut down because the other
Miscommunication
infected-
maybe.
yeah, they didn't get spawned in time.
We got goo.
And that speed don't even want.
And yeah, that is the tank up with a really disjointed hit from the infected hunter going in all by himself.
Alright, so they keep the attack for attacking when the tank spawn. That was weird actually. I didn't understand what they tried to do.
Yeah, that was kind of puzzling to say the least.
Weapons over here.
And Team Ban opting to take this tank in the same area, it would seem like.
Good.
And the tank actually finding his way on top of these bushes over here. That was some decent parkour from him.
I
Going
didn't know
from
this place
the
actually.
going from the shackles there.
He's losing control, so I'm not sure if it's a good place or not.
Yeah, that's
he's-
true.
he's quite
yeah,
far
The
from
survivors are LOSing him pretty well, so
And he's working
this
so
tank is
hard.
actually in a
Well-
pretty bad situation. He would need to move in closer and just hope the other infected get their spawns
Weapons over here.
Look, that rock was
up in
close.
time. And he's forced to commit
And
now.
Rochelle is took. No, take this Rochelle.
Managing to grab a corner on Shira and getting him down, so now it was interesting to see whether this tri-cap can happen. A brief pull, but they are still patiently waiting, and now Hunter getting skated, so yeah, that's denying them of a tri-cap, but still decent
Still a lot of
going on.
damage. Well,
Yeah. And the tank
Well, they're
is shut
still-
down.
they made better than the SCP team actually.
Yeah, they did.
Only one
do-
down actually, so
They
right.
did do better on that tank. Only a single down on Shira, and
That smoker don't want to die.
I'll hold on to this.
yeah, it's just harassing the survivors.
Well, that's good for them because they're split now. I mean, timer is completely.
Yeah, they'll have to wait for
No, there's just YOLO.
the
YOLO.
others to get spawned.
There is it to go.
Hunter, for whatever reason, decided to go there with the spitter.
That's
Just-
YOLO.
Yeah, it's difficult to say what's going on inside the Team DSCP war room at the moment. It seems like some tactical discussion is needed at the moment to keep the coordination there. They are waiting for all 4 spawns now, so
What is this place? Wow, it's so dangerous to stay here in the. No, there's so many spawns
yeah,
around there.
there's-
I'm not sure if it's the right place to be.
well, they do get a double boom, but nothing else really.
But the rest fail. Well, actually, it's a really hard place to stay. I mean,
Yeah,
super
well, they do
dangerous.
get a separation pull onto Shira, but they do manage to clear him before he goes down, so they still hanging on to those 4 medkits. So still sitting at a 355 bonus, so it will be a close one by the end of this map, given that the survivors will most probably make it. They don't have any pills
Nope, it's
left,
true.
but this this final area is very difficult for the infected to actually
Yeah.
find some decent spawns in, so
I mean, every last attack in T1, if you're not killing someone, it's useful.
yeah, well, they surely will look for a down onto Shira if they possibly can,
Coming home!
but they are struggling to find the spawns,
Wall themselves up.
and they're well,
Hey,
they did get the
hey, that's
jockey
still an
scratch
income.
onto
Did he
Shira,
lose
so-
bonus from this?
yeah, they
Yes,
do
they do.
lose some bonus, so
Well,
No.
rip.
that was worthwhile.
Actually, yeah, I was wrong.
Hello!
No, they're
Yeah,
not actually.
that did
Eh,
drop their bonus by
Oh
40
yeah,
points.
from 20 points.
So,
30
well, it will still be a fairly close game
Yeah,
now.
actually, yeah.
They are moving into the safe room. The boomer not getting,
At least he
quite
tried.
not connecting to coach.
It was close.
And
It was close.
yeah, it is a 44-point game right here.
Oh my
So
god.
we will
Oh.
see an interesting map 3 here, depending on the tank spawn, of course.
It might be a tank, you know, at the big area. To be a, I think, a super hot tank for the infect.
But it's nice to see this comeback from Team Ban right here.
Yeah, actually, while they played the tank pretty bad, I mean. Well,
They didn't lose their hope
yeah.
after that devastating wipe in the beginning.
True, true. But like I said, this map is super hard in infected, so
Yeah, it is.
the comeback is real.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show that even if you're losing by quite a significant margin, you just gotta keep trying. And Team Ban really showing that having that team coordination there throughout the game really makes a difference. So they have almost clawed back the entire deficit they had after map 1. And we have a 46% tank. So it will be in the open area, or at least taken in the open area by the survivors, most probably. And we are still waiting for Insane to come back from being AFK.
Change his
into
name.
radio. Yeah, that too.
Whoa, bad. That's a strong word.
I hope everyone's aware that the stream viewers can see the spectator chat. But we are going live here And Team DSCP still on the survivor side, starting things off. And
was
it's
prank.
also an early witch, so
Yep.
after this first attack, they will probably try to rush to grab those 25 bonus points. And
Up the boom.
Boomer getting nicely popped there from behind that car.
We should look around and see if they left supplies.
Look out!
And the other infected...
Yeah, they're going for the
yeah,
witch.
yeah, they are deciding to go at the witch. A good call from them.
I'm reloading.
And they will have a spitter accompanied by the smoker charger jockey. And they do draw the witch
Hey.
now. And they do get
nice
the
try.
crown though. That was a nice try count from Ellis.
Burning goose
And
shit!
really no huge damage coming out from that attack, so very well taken by Team DSCP. And
Yeah.
another pause. Whoops. I'm so used to just spamming
Ready
the
up.
everybody.
Ready!
Yeah.
Help!
That
I
could
do
have
have
actually
more points.
ended up a lot worse with that speeder charger combination in that small room.
Yeah, indeed. That could have turned out far worse for the survivors, but it was a very well taken attack. So
The virus spread through.
good awareness from the survivors. And they do make it out into the open, slowly but surely. The Boomer actually getting a double boom from behind, below that bridge.
Guys,
Other caps
on the
looking
charge.
well, they do get a separation pull, and Ellis is
Let's pick up.
jockey
Oi.
forward, along with the
Hey.
charger punches, and he is going to go
He should charge
down.
from far away. Oh,
Yeah, that's a down on Ellis.
nice one though, yeah, nice attack.
Very nice attack indeed.
Yeah, maybe
go,
not
guys.
the correct call for everyone to go after the pulled victim, because yeah, Ellis got
Yeah, true that.
just destroyed,
They wanted to do it fast, but
and the tank is up.
in the end of margin,
Yeah, Martin gets to show his skill as a formidable tank player. Survivors do try to push to this
and Hades don't want to
usual
kill somehow.
spot. And I'm missing my spec hut again. Right there. They do have a boomer, so we shall see if they can... Yeah, they do get a single boom and a smoke on Ellis as well. He might want to at least
Charge
grab
up.
those kills or just heal himself. Yeah, and he does manage to do so. And a
Oh.
nice charge!
Job!
Yes.
Nice
Top
rock!
of Rochelle.
Hey!
So
Ton
this
of
is-
damage.
This is a very good start for Team Ban for this tank. The tank is
Yes, come back.
the
come
tank
back
is
time.
completely
Yes.
unshipped. Tank still at 6,000.
Yes, yeah, it's full HP.
So yeah, Team DSCP needs to get there. Heads back together now.
He's
and
losing
taking
control
down
though.
these. Yeah, he's down to 35 frustration now.
Nice move, tank.
Reloading!
You got this. Double
And this
boom.
boomer getting a double boom.
Oh, too bad that
Yeah,
Junkie
that's
ended
okay.
there. Yeah.
I mean, in all
Nice.
fairness, that's a nice rock on Ellis.
Hey.
In all fairness, I don't know how. Yeah, because behind. No,
Oh my
another rock
God.
landing on the shell.
This is getting...
I mean, the
Yeah.
survivors just keep eating these rocks. The thing that I was about to say was that rock is just such an obvious boom spot that I really can't believe
Yeah, I
anyone would
know.
get boomed from that.
I don't know what they are doing at the moment. They aren't like hiding, but they aren't chipping the tank either. So
Hey,
they just
they're
eating,
split, yeah, they're just split.
Yeah, it was
eating
seemed like the
everything.
core principle.
They're doing that for the show. They will
Yeah,
destroy
Ellis
things.
actually getting
Trust me.
downed.
Yeah, did.
And they do have a pause. Well, yeah, Toxic
Yes.
does have a red ping right now.
He has to throw that bang! Calm down, man.
No. I just binded my top key to caps lock, so now everything is like.
Fucking hell! Can't you see? Jesus.
But yeah, Team DSCP needs to work on their survivor game now. That they need to work on their LOS, and then yeah, they just need to shut down these attacks a bit more efficiently, because they are just getting
Finally they
more.
decide to
Yeah,
do the
they
move,
go
to do the good move.
Yeah, they go inside the house to LOS the tank. The tank does rotate though, so Martin knows what he's doing.
Actually, yeah, the tanks play good
And
actually.
they are just they are granting free sight to the tank, and they are just electing to take the hit inside the house. I guess they just hoped for the infected not to have a boomer, because that could
Actually, the tank should go from the floor, not from the roof. He could rock through the window and get easy rocks on that.
Yeah, good point. You can actually get rocks in there from
It does split actually.
from the water.
Again.
And they do have a separation pole.
Again, yeah.
LS.
Miscommunications all
Yeah.
around.
It's happened a lot actually.
Yeah, I think
Oh
so.
no.
Yeah, the Team DSCP really falling apart slowly but surely here.
Well,
They started off so strong.
yeah.
Yeah, after map 1 it did seem like they had the upper hand, and then in map 2 they took like essentially no damage right up until post-event. So now it's a totally different survivor game for them. Already used all 4 of their medkits. Ellis being slow.
Tank is close to lose control.
Yeah, he is going second pass. He is now second pass, so
but he's still good.
he might have to commit, but the
He's going in.
infected do have a boomer, so this doesn't look too good for the survivors. They need to move out of this.
The boomer is lost.
Yeah, the boomer did lose his spawn, so yeah, now they managed to
Now this is my house.
to the open. That could have been very, very good for the infected had that boomer just gotten a spawn there. And this tank trying to get some rocks in, but he's getting chipped.
Well, Alice is bleeding out all this time, so I guess they don't mind.
Well, actually I think they do.
Reload.
Well, yeah, they would probably want to commit this tank at some point, I would assume. Yeah, the tank... Well, he's still throwing a rock.
Nice.
Actually landing on Nick, so yeah, that did work out for them. The boomer getting popped, though.
Reloading.
Are the survivors out of ammo?
No, they just picked up already.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Well,
Now they're just pissed off and just want to kill this thing. Look at this
the
Dennis.
tank's still at 3k HP, so maybe just rushing it with pistols might not be the best idea. It's not taking that much chip. So they can still prolong this time. And another hit going in. They do get a jockey onto Nick, and along with the charger punches,
And
he is
Zero is stuck, I think. Yes, Zero was tank.
well. This tank got away from that as well. Almost landing a rock on Nick, but barely missing there.
Oh my god, how it's happening.
Now they are going for the ammo, so I think they were actually conserving earlier.
What seemed like that.
Reloading.
And it's still going on top of Nick. They need to shoot this rock now, and they do. They do steal it. But yeah, they are not covering Nick. He might go down from this. Nearly going down.
He win.
They really should try to...
Oh, Rochelle.
The tank actually managing to hit Rochelle right there.
Oh, hello.
Rochelle is now really separated.
Yep.
Yeah, it's actually...
Oh, smoker
right now. They do have some massive separation and a
my
pull on
god,
Rochelle. So
this
that
is
is looking
so-
like the beginning of the end right here.
Jesus
They
Christ.
find the clear onto Rochelle somehow. They get a single boom onto Coach. The tank's still at 1k HP, almost. Yeah,
So
well,
many things going on.
yeah, Coach boomed there, and the tank is actually finding an cap on him. No, not quite. He actually gets punched so far away that the tank can't cap him. The survivors need this tank kill. They need the distance points right now
Yeah.
to
I
grab
don't think
anything they can.
I don't think they can make it to the safe room even
Yeah,
if they kill
Coach
this
down.
tank.
Even kill the
Coach down
tank,
again.
I'm sure.
So damn bad.
And the charger,
Ooh, what a
oh,
slow.
gets
Denied
leveled
some.
by Insane. And well, I might say this tank fight is pretty insane as well.
They're not even trusting each other to skid the rock.
And yeah, this tank really doing some work on these survivors. Yeah, they might as well try to hide right now, because the tank can't really.
Yeah. This tank
Yeah, they-
need to stay alive.
Yeah, they can't really push the tank either, so they might wanna just have him go AI.
Actually, he should keep it alive because if he died, they will have the point.
Yeah,
He
but
should
they
still alive.
single boom going on Nick. And the charger scratches.
is dead.
Yeah, Alice is
Oh.
dead.
I think
Yeah,
it's over.
it's a wipe. Onto Doom. DSCP. And this final rock. Well, not connecting to Insane.
Nice juke. Yeah, that's AI. The final punch.
Yeah, the AI tank.
Wow,
actually
got
doing
wiped
the
by
best.
AI.
Well, the pressure is really on now for both of the teams actually.
We can't see the time of the tank. Oh, it's too bad because it's AI.
It was something like 8 minutes or so. It was a rather long one.
Yeah.
This is ugly.
Yeah, it's too bad that it doesn't actually show the
It
length
actually
of the
does.
initial tank. It
8
does?
minutes 46 seconds.
Oh yeah, I missed it. Yeah, 8 minutes 46 seconds, true. So yeah, pressure definitely on Team DSCP right now, because they are facing a situation where they absolutely need this tank. Like they can't let Team Ban survive this tank by any means. And well, we'll have to see if they can pull it off. It's certainly possible, but yeah, Team Ban really coming back together in that previous map. So they are
Still
looking
anyone's
strong right
game.
now. Yeah, it's still
Yep,
anything
totally.
can happen. And we are waiting for a couple of players. Shira and Perry deciding to take a tactical break from the game. Or well,
Need to pee maybe.
yeah, that might be a good reason to just calm down a bit.
Interesting to see like if they take the tank differently than the other team. Maybe more coordinated.
Yeah, I would assume that they will have, at least they'll start the LOS fairly sooner than DSCP did, because it really didn't feel like they started LOSing until they were already hammered down a few medkits.
Well, yeah,
So-
they didn't tell us, but they didn't shoot the tank either, which was quite strange. They were just like doing nothing outside, getting
Yeah,
split
ju-
and eating everything.
Yeah, exactly. Just sitting out in the open without really, not LOSing and not shooting the tank is, yeah, that's not really what you want to be doing as survivors when you are up against a tank.
Well, yeah, the tank plays good, but actually the survivor played really worst. I mean, tank could do very better than that. He could even wipe just much before. But still a good tank, but the survivor made the wipe actually.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about this game is that you really can be only as good as infected as the survivors let you be. That is essentially what it comes down to. So if the survivors are playing poorly and they let you actually get hits in, yeah, then you can actually get stuff done. But we are live. Team ban on the survivor half.
There's a tank.
And it is a very early attack. The boomer actually spawning on the roof, getting
This is a
topped
qual.
there. And yeah, these other caps are
They're going for the
waiting
witch.
for the witch. Yeah, they are doing the same. And
Night
yeah,
King is-
it'll be interesting to see whether Team DSCP can actually capitalize on this witch hit, unlike Team Ban. And let's see if they do draw it right now, and they do get the draw count.
Same scenario.
Yeah. So a brief pull from the smoker, but yeah, just minimal damage going out on the survivors. So now it's looking pretty good for Team Ban. They just need to essentially just survive this tank, and they should have it in the bag after that. But we will see if Team DSCP can actually still pull an upset here.
Well, it's basically this tank is pretty easy to hide. They just took like
You shoot me a
5 attack before to start to
on
hide.
paper, yeah, on paper it is fairly easy if you just
I'm a reload.
do the LOS correctly and
Yeah.
just cover each other decently. Now the survivors are
want to go back?
opting to, yeah, they are staying back
They are not
out in the
sure
open.
what the in-game leader are doing.
Hmm.
In-game leader is not sure.
question.
Interesting choice.
Okay, guys, let's stay here.
Well,
Actually,
the tank is still losing.
I think they want to hide in the house in front of them after the attack.
Could be.
But in zone mode it can be a thing, but in T1 with the slowdown it's gonna be. Why not? Actually, they just need to survive the tank, so it's okay if they took a lot of damage. They
Yeah,
just
well-
need to survive.
See if the infected can actually do something here. They do land a single boom and a hunter on coach, but no rocks have hit as of
Now
yet.
they will hide in the house probably. Nick is
Yeah,
alone with
they're
no
not
cover.
covering Nick that efficiently right now.
Nick is just left to die with the commons.
Yeah,
Deja vu.
some crucial mistakes on the survivor.
Ah, they want to push. Okay, right. Okay. Strange. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, they probably know the infected have another hit up, so they might as
Yeah,
well
true
not hide
that.
yet. So the tank still at first has another hit going in.
And they might want to
Yeah, Charger
chip
cannot
him a bit before I run it because it's outplaced for T1. Okay, so
The tank
second
almost
control.
at second pass.
It will. Yeah, it's.
So yeah, that they will. Yeah,
This
it's
is
not looking
bad.
too good for Team DSCP. They need a miracle wipe here at this point. The tank down to 4,500 HP and second pass.
You have to go now. Oh, they have a
5,400. I'm sorry.
they have a gas can actually. I mean,
Yeah, the propane.
yeah, the propane. Can
Thanks.
walks.
Yeah, tanks can.
I jumped. He see it. He
They
jumped.
did get a stumble in there. It's all down to the caps now. If they
Oh.
can find anything, they do
Nice.
shut down the charger.
Nice kit. Oh, it's over.
Yeah, yeah, it would seem like Team Ban does get this tank.
That
killed.
pistol.
A matter of seconds. Still getting a nice rocket through the door,
It's still
but yeah, this
way
is
not
dead.
enough. This is GG.
I think it's a comeback.
Yes, that's from them.
What a game.
Yeah, that was another actually successful comeback this time,
Yeah.
unlike in the previous game, which was it was a bit too late for the Team Mocross, but this time Team Ban actually pulling off.
And now they wipe. And it's magic.
Well, no, they had it, so not even
Look,
that.
coach is dead. Oh.
But yeah, they just need to grab a couple of more distance points. Well, actually, they don't even need that because they did get the 25 from the witch. So So, yeah.
And they won.
Yeah, that was very well played from Team Ban.
And GG.
The
GG.
tank wipe on this map, and then surviving with 4 medkits. In the end scores, it's probably not going to be even close, but it could have been, and it was very close up until this point. But the infected team still trying to get some damage done, but it is all in vain from this point onwards.
Oh, nice one it is.
Yeah, he's getting on top of that.
It's blocked, so.
On top of that plank right there, and yeah, essentially. Well, yeah, they're still getting some
Yeah,
chip
but
damage in.
it's pointless.
Yeah, just harassing the survivors for fun at this point. Because Team Ban will be
Reloading!
the winners of this game.
Reloading here! Good one!
And well, yeah, the infected just going in one by one. We're not even trying anymore. Yeah, just sacking their spawns. One by one almost. And Team Ban will indeed reach the safe room with 4 medkits, so that will bring their total score.
This map is pretty easy after the tank. When the tank is dead, this map is have nothing to challenge. It's GG. That boomer ran away.
It was a very interesting game. And Team Ban just edging out Team DSCP right when it actually mattered in the map 3 tank.
Yep, not even calling GG.
Those are all of the spawns down, yeah. Team Ban making it into the safe room with a total score of 2300. So almost 1,000 points at the end separate the two teams. But it was very much
It was close until the
right up until that map 3 tank, which just decimated Team DSCP. But yeah, good game from both teams, and we will look forward to some more matches tonight.
Maybe.